All right, number two. Number two, companies that solve real problems. When I first started investing, this is not how I was thinking. Early on, at the age of 18, 19, 20, when I was picking my first stocks and buying them for real, I was looking for the fourth player, so the fourth or fifth player in a niche industry. Usually, I was hoping that that stock was off Wall Street's radar, and that within 18 months or so, I thought it could maybe double. And it worked a few times, but it didn't work well enough, long enough that I kept that up. I changed my investment approach, something I've done a number of times over the last 30 years. Perhaps you have too. Perhaps Rule Breaker Investing is helping you shape or change your existing investment approach. What I found by following that strategy was that I was investing in companies that were not meaningful players, nationally, let alone globally. I was finding off-the-radar companies, usually without interesting or visionary managers, that were doing something unremarkable as the third or fourth player, and I was just hoping that that stock was undervalued. And again, it worked some, but it didn't work enough. By contrast, let's think about companies that solve real problems. Let's talk about, for example, Apple. There's a company that really has solved the problem of making technology accessible to all, making the most important technology of our time. A couple decades ago, it was personal computers. Today, it's more like our phones. Those and more, Apple has consistently solved our problems, and at an incredible scale. Hence, Apple's value is the single highest market cap American company today, the most valuable market capitalization out there. I think Chipotle is another good example of a company solving real-world problems. Better fast food that's not just better for you, but that is also better produced. And what Chipotle has done to rework where it sources things is very profound and now much imitated by others. There's a nice local restaurant chain here in Washington, D.C. called Cava Mezze Grill. Really love Cava a lot. They just announced their first non-Washington, D.C. restaurant opening in Los Angeles. If you're a Motley Fool member out in Los Angeles, keep an eye out for Cava Mezze Grill. Why am I giving them a plug? Well, it's not really a plug, although I am a big Cava fan. I'm just here to say they have clearly been highly influenced by Chipotle. One of the first things I thought about when I walked in that restaurant, I bet you have a few that you go to from time to time, is, wow, they're copying Chipotle. But real problems, real world problems. Another great example, I probably overuse this company as an example, but I think Netflix clearly helped a lot of us solve the problem of late fees back in one day, 10 plus years ago, and today finding really good quality content streaming online. Again, big impact, big companies. The businesses that win are the companies that solve real world problems at scale. They're companies that you can't not notice, even if you don't want to buy from them, because they're solving enough other people's problems that they are gaining great value.
As always, people on this program may have interest in the stocks they talk about, and the Motley Fool may have formal recommendations for or against. So don't buy or sell stocks based solely on what you hear. Learn more about Rule Breaker Investing at rbi.fool.com.